Hello, my friends. I have a guest here with me. This is Mackenzie. Just because you're probably going to hear her off the screen, so you might as well see her too. Today, I want to talk about emotional discipline and emotional regulation. And a lot of times, when you see like a happy influencer or somebody who claims to have this amazing and happy life, they tend to live their life way up here, but then also when times are even just slightly bad, they drop all the way down because those who live so high also live so low. You live a life of extremes, and so the goal is to find lasting, lasting happiness that can carry you through the day, that can carry you through the month, because shit happens, right? We're like, even the happiest person, I'm happy girl Brie, even the happiest person, who's kind of, I haven't mastered happiness, but I have done a lot of internal work in order to kind of live a happy lifestyle. Even I have shit days. Something happens where, boom, I could be way up high and then drop way down low. So I just wanted to walk through a diagram with you to kind of help you. Okay. Here, I'm going to see this. Here's my diagram. So let's say this is the center line. This is somebody who has no emotion at all. This is your high school history teacher. This guy did not have a good weekend. He didn't have a bad weekend either. He has nothing to tell you. He has no stories to tell you. Nothing good happens in his day. Nothing bad happens in his day. Monotonous. We don't want to live here. Nobody wants to live here. You have your regular, normal person who has not put any effort into their emotional discipline or emotional regulation. They get a promotion. Their internet goes out for a couple hours. Then the drive-through line doesn't take very long. But then their cell phone bill comes in. And then they find a sale on Amazon. And then it takes too long to come in. And they just kind of live life here. So totally happy. Best day of my life. Worst day of my life ever. Best day of my life, worst day of my life ever. And that's exhausting. If we're thinking about this up here, this is the best day of my life. This is the worst day of my life. Somebody in my family died. This is the day I got married, the day I had kids. This is the day I got divorced. I mean, sometimes you might be up here depending on life, but let's think of things that are like the worst day of your life. Stubbing your toe should not be down here. Dropping your plate on the way to the table should not live down here. Same with like finding a fork in your car should not be here. Having a friend text you out of the blue should not be living up here. So if you think about somebody that is emotionally regulated, right? Somebody who enjoys life, but also doesn't let the small things knock them all the way down to the floor. Where you want to live is kind of right here. Ooh, I found a fork. Oh man, that sucks really bad. Oh, my friend called me. Oh, my friend didn't answer the phone. You're kind of living here. So you're not the history teacher, right? You're not the history teacher with no emotion whatsoever. You're not boring. You're still enjoying life, but you're enjoying life on your terms. You're not letting any single thing take you all the way up or take you all the way down, because something that can lift you up can drop you just as fast. And so you're choosing to live here. You're choosing to live disciplined in your emotions so that you're the one that controls your day. You're the one that controls your happiness. Because let's say you get like this crazy exciting text message, right? And you just let that control you. You just let it take you all the way to the top. You're like living here, and then you get a text message that's so exciting. Your best friend is engaged. Shoo, all the way to the top, right? This is where the crazy unstable stuff happens. This is where you like make a purchase that you shouldn't have made. This is where you make a phone call that you shouldn't have made. This is where you kind of let your guard down. This is also where those purchases are made. This is where we binge Amazon and we just like buy too much stuff. This is where maybe we start drinking. This is where we send a text message or a phone call that we're going to regret later. But if we live here, if we live stable, then we're kind of in control of everything, right? Nothing really affects us so much that we're going to make any poor decisions based on emotions here. You like my diagram? Oh my goodness. So the goal is to have emotions, but have, this is going to sound so silly, to have emotions, but have logical emotions, right? To not let our emotions take over us so that we start to make decisions based on emotion. All the decisions that we make, we want them to be kind of calculated, right? But if you start making making decisions based on emotions, that's where you start like kind of going a little bit haywire, and then you have to apologize later. And so it's better to just let yourself get excited about something and let yourself be bummed about something, right? We're still sitting in the stuff that bothers us. We're just not sitting in the gutter. Like, oh man, that really sucks that happened. And taking it in and sitting there, but not being like the worst day of my life just happened because of this, right? We're trying not to be 16-year-old dramatic anymore. We're in our 30s now. So I hope this was helpful. Yeah, thank you for thank you for watching. Oh my goodness. Yeah, was that helpful? Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.